the cans on here. All righty. We have one viewer with us today so far, and we'll see some more here as time passes. And there's another one. So we have an audience now, and we have a live audience with my lovely wife. My baby Marcia is here, enjoying the show, and we'll be providing the laugh track and applause as needed. Be too careful, safety first. That's what they say. But too much confusion can come your way. Adventures beckon and you know you wanna go. Well, baby, ain't but one way to know. What doesn't kill you makes you strong. What kills you dead. You don't regret what you didn't do, but what you did instead. Step right up, seize the day, light the fuse and get away. You'll never know, you never know how it will start. Don't know just what you'll do. You see those eyes cross a crowded room and they're looking back. Ain't no time to think about it. Act and move and make it count. They say timing is everything. Well, there ain't no time like now. What doesn't kill you makes you strong. What kills you dead. You don't regret what you did do, but what you did instead. Step right up, seize the day, light the fuse, get away. You never know till you try. You only go around once in life, so grab all you hold dear. When you're out of gusto, well, baby, you are out of here. And pursued by Bedium, et memento mori. Opportunity knocks just once, so you better get the door. What doesn't kill you makes you strong. What kills you dead. You don't regret what you didn't do, what you did instead. Step right up, seize the day, light the fuse and get away. You never know. Don't miss the show now, baby. You never know till you try. Just do it. You never know till you try. Think different. You never know till you try. Baby, you're worth it. You never know till you try. So happy Ides of March to everybody out there celebrating a bunch of Marchness. I think is what we're up to today. We got a couple of holidays in March. There's a St. Patty's Day coming up. I got no songs for that today, sorry. And yesterday we celebrated daylight savings time and Albert Einstein's birthday and birthday of Shane Montaigne, who labeled my music hayseed jazz, and that last song was a great example of that. I really appreciate that. So happy birthday to Shane. I know there's some other birthdays out there as well. So let's see what else we got here. So anyway, this is a song I'm pretty much going to do this every time you see me because I just love playing this song. This is a song by Tom Russell. And it reminds me of a place I used to play when I used to be on the road in my early days. And there's just a lot of synchronicity and some of the references in this song to my own experience. So I love playing this. The place I used to play was up on a ridge called a little town called Pinos Altos. And it was a place called the Buckhorn, and it was basically a getaway for urban escapists from El Paso. So that's why the El Paso note on this. Took a detour on a California run, searching for a joint I played in 1981. Up a rugged canyon, there's a roadhouse with a bar. I played 2 sets a night on my old phone guitar. The owner, she smiled and said, "It's been a long, long time. How you doing, cowboy?" I said, "I'm doing fine. I saw the special on your chalkboard sign. Same old T-bone steak and a glass of Spanish wine." Well, she laughed and said, "No, not much is new. Sit on down, I'll have a glass with you. This old canyon's been torn up by wildfires now. We cater to a mostly sober, mostly older crowd. But the music sure ain't like what it used to be. You could tear our hearts out of any song in the key of G. Set on down, the T-bone steaks on me. Anything you need from Irene's is free." Then I looked into her eyes, I saw myself reflected as my own much younger man. Just a honky-tonk troubadour honking his way across the honky-tonk land. I sang a chorus of my old set closing song. She said, "To hell with the past, kid. I hope you brought your guitar along. T-bone steak and a glass of Spanish wine. The daily special served from 5 till 9. Etched around that old chalkboard sign. I sang goodnight, Irene, at closing time. The crowd was drunk and they always sang along. I took requests for the old cowboy songs till last call and the barman rang his gong. The good night, Irene, folks need to move along. I looked into her eyes. Sorry, folks. And I sang a verse of "Ain't it funny how time slips away." She tried to keep on staking a glass of Spanish wine. The daily special served from 5 till 9. etched in stone on that old chalkboard sign. I sang goodnight, Irene, at closing time. Rang the glass and headed for the door. She said, so long, you tie-dyed troubadour. Said, I'll be back round here down the line. So keep on staking a glass of Spanish wine. Baby, do I feel high over your mind? Ain't it funny how the time just slips away? Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. Good night. Okay, well, you know what happened? I looked up and I realized my camera, I have a brand new camera. You can see how good it is, right? But I've got it in reverse mode. It looks like I'm playing left-handed, doesn't it? I don't know if I can fix this. It may not. Well, I don't know. It might be something I can fix. And if I can fix it, I'd like to give it a try. But it doesn't look like I have any controls at this point. We're just gonna have to run in mirror mode, folks. So hello to Paul. Hi, Paul. Thanks for joining us, and to BJ, and happy birthday to Laura's dad. And let's see if we can take it up a notch on this one here. This is a country song. We've talked about country and western and the difference between the two, and how at one time there was. Let me get this out of the way here a little bit. That's better, I think. Country and western used to be described as three chords and the truth. When country and western got divorced, country got the three chords. This is a country song. What happened was I was listening to a streaming service. I don't know if Roger's with us today, but called Twang City, and it's an automated service, and they've got hundreds of thousands of titles on this automation system, and it's really cool, and they have all these great tunes. You should check it out. But they had this one song that kept showing up about once an hour, and it was this song, and it got stuck in my head and formed an earworm. And I've always had the same. Oh, Laura says it's looking right. Okay, well, excellent. Anyway, the way I deal with earworms is I learn the song and then I play them and I give them to you. So this is a song by Travis Tritt and Larry White. You ask who's laying in my bed. Is that really love we're making? My heart's hanging by a thread. She's the only reason it ain't breaking. Do you ever cross my mind? Darling, fact is you still do. That's the reason she is here, wiping your old memory clear, helping me get over you, helping me get over you. One kiss at a time. It's all the pain that we've been through. weight so heavy on my mind. Getting past the love we've lost. It's such a lonely bridge to cross. And I did what I had to do. Went and found somebody new who's helping me get over you. I know you never ask her name, but in your heart I know you wonder. I ain't much good at playing games, just trying to keep from going under. There's no forever in her eyes. It's not the love that we once knew. And you and me are at an end. And tonight I got a friend who's helping me get over you. Helping me get over you. 'Cause all the pain that we've been through, the weight so heavy on my mind. Because the love we've lost, it's such a lonely bridge to cross. I did what I had to do. Went and found somebody new who's helping me get over you. Did the best that I could do. Found somebody new helping me get over you. Here's my applause machine, my beautiful wife backing me up over here. You want me to put the camera on you, honey? She's here. Trust me. This is not an automated system. This is my darling wife. What else we got here? Okay. I'll see that. Okay. Well. This is a song by Larry McMurtry. It's kind of a dark tune. I was looking at a map the other day. Was showing the prospective routes of a high-speed rail system across the United States, and it made me realize how isolated and remote we are out here in the Pacific Northwest. Because if we wanted to get anywhere on the high-speed network, we'd have to go to LA first to go anyplace else in the country. There's this whole big swath of the United States that's not going to get any service at all, and it's kind of between us and the rest of the country. And that's where this guy lives. Look off down the highway at them glittering lights, like windshield glass on the shoulder tonight. And them diesels come grinding up from the plains, all bunched up like pearls on a string. And I guess time don't mean nothing, not nothing at all. Out on the horizon, the broken stars fall. Old broken stars far above, all down on the land, get mixed up together with the lights of Cheyenne. Well, I've been up all night, now I'm back on my back. Been working the counter to take up the slack, 'cause the money tree's light and the whiskey stream's low, and you ain't worked a week since July. You say the gravel pit's hiring after the first, but you ain't got the nature for that kind of work. You might get hired on, but you won't make a hand. I'll still be here looking at the lights of Cheyenne. Well, you stand in the sky with your feet on the ground, never suspecting a thing. If that sky should move, you might never be found, might never be heard from again. Well, we go on our good behavior when the youngest comes home. She comes up from Boulder, she never stays long, and that oldest still fights me like she was 18. Stopped in for a six-pack a while ago. Now she's got a cowboy problem, and it's the last one's sight. All dressed up like Gunsmoke for Saturday night. They were off to the bars for lack of racing the stars to the lights of Cheyenne. You kept all that meanness inside you so long. You'd fight with a fence post if it looked at you wrong. Well, a fence won't fight back, and it won't call the law. I look at you right, or I don't look at all. Now take a crumpled up softback, give it a shake. Out by the dumpster on a cigarette break, with one eye swole up from the back of your hand, the other eye fixed on the lights of Cheyenne. You stand in the sky with your feet on the ground, never suspecting a thing. And if that sky should move, you might never be found, might never be heard from again. Well, it's warming up nicely. Sorry. There's antelope grazing in range of my gun. Come opening weekend, you won't see one. They'll vanish like ghosts, 'cause somehow they know. But now they're up to the fence in the early dawn, and it's warming up nicely for this time of year. The creeks are still frozen, the roads are all clear, and I ain't got it in me to make one more stand. I never cared much for the lights of Cheyenne. Thank you, sweetheart. Oh, what am I on here? I went backwards. Oh, how we doing on time here? All right. Oh, yes. Happy birthday to Philip Chapman Lesh, founding member and bass player for the Grateful Dead, a band some of you may have heard of. Thanks, Paul. Thank you. This is a love song of a sort. It's a song by Rodney Crowell. He wrote this a while back. He got Song of the Year in 2017, I think. And it's a song about a relationship between him and Guy Clark. And Guy Clark wrote a bunch of songs, probably best known for LA Freeway. Jerry Jeff Walker made a hit for him and got him some royalty money and put him in a position to become a real successful songwriter. And he had another song that a lot of people may know of, like Desperados, Waiting for a Train. And Rodney Crowell credits the opening line of this song to a conversation he had with Billy Joe Shaver, but come on. It's like I'm sitting in a bus stop, waiting on a train. Exactly how I got here, it's hard to explain. My heart's in the right place, what's left of it, I guess. Ain't my heart that's the problem, it's my mind that's a total mess. With these rickety old legs and these watery eyes, old legs and these watery eyes, hard to believe that I could pass for anybody's prize. And here's what I know about the gifts God gave: you can't take them with you when you go to the grave. It ain't over yet. Ask someone who ought to know. Not so very long ago, we were both hung out to dry. It ain't over yet. You can mark my word, don't care what you thought you heard, we're still learning how to fly. It ain't over yet. Fools like me who are built for the chase, takes the right kind of woman to help you put it all in place. And it only happened once in my life, but man, you should have seen her hair 2 shades of foxtail red, her eyes some far out sea blue green. And I got caught up making a name for myself. You know what that's about. One day your ship comes rolling in, the next day it just rolls back out, and you can't take for granted none of this shit. The higher up you fly, boys, the harder it is, and you're gonna get hit. It ain't over yet. I'll say this about that: you can get up off the mat, or you can lay there till you die. It ain't over yet. Here's the truth, my friend, you can't pack it in. And we both know why it ain't over yet. Silly boys blind to get there first, think that second chances are some kind of curse. I've known you forever and ever, it's true. Came by it easy, you wouldn't be you. Make me laugh, make me cry, make me forget myself. Went down on my luck, kept me up for days. You were there with the right word to help me crawl out of the maze. When I almost convinced myself I was hipper than thou, you stepped up with a warning shot, fired sweet and low across the bow. And you know you don't walk on water, and your sarcasm stings. The way you move through this old world sure makes a case for angel wings. And I was halfway to the bottom when you threw me that line. I quote you now verbatim: get your head out of your own behind. It ain't over yet. What you wanna bet? One more cigarette ain't gonna turn you to the grave. It ain't over yet. And your new girlfriend thinks you're the living end. Big old sparkle in her eye. It ain't over yet. Thank you, sweetie. I got the best audience. It's a Jason Isbell tune. He had a hit with this on the radio on alternate, alternative Americana something radio, but radio nevertheless. I guess we're leaving town again. We're moving out and moving in. Break the news to all my friends, but they won't care. They'll just find another face to fall behind to take my place, to run way out past second base and just stand there. Dreamsicle on a summer night in a folding lawn chair. Witches ring around the moon, better get home soon. From poison oak to poison ivy, dirty jokes that blew right by me. Mama curling up beside me, crying to herself. Why can't Daddy just come home? Forget about what he done wrong. He's in a hotel all alone and we need help. A dreamsicle on a summer night in a folding lawn chair. Still packing up my room, gotta get home soon. New sneakers on a high school court, and you swore you'd be there. A heart breaking through the springtime, breaking in June. broken glass and broken vows. I'll be 18 4 years from now with different friends in a different town, and I'll finally be free. Call you both some holiday and tell you why I moved away. Say everything's gonna be okay. You can come see me. A dreamsicle on a summer night in a folded lawn chair. Daddy's howling at the moon, better get home soon. Heat lightning in the evening sky, and my mama's ready. Hearts breaking through the springtime, breaking in June. Hearts breaking through the springtime, breaking in June. Hearts breaking through the springtime, breaking in June. Breaking in June. Some boomer memories there. How the heck happened here? What happened to there? It is. Okay. There was a Joe leaning on a back door, a couple Jills, their eyes on a couple bills. Their eyes was stating they was waiting to get their hands on some easy money. They flipped a dime. One said, I'll take heads this time. One stepped up, one step back. One loosened her shoulder strap. She couldn't speak. Her knees got weak. She could almost taste that easy money. There was this old black cat sitting in an old black Cadillac. The Joe smelled sweet, so she curled up at her boyfriend's feet. Said, listen, Sam, I got a plan. How'd you like to make some easy money? He said, yeah, oh yeah, just tell me what you want me to do. She said, now baby, just trust me, but baby, you must be hiding in my room at 1:45. So the cat told the boy, you know, you can go upstairs and play with my toy. Jill set the bait, but she wasn't going to sit around and wait. The guy got wise to all their lies, and he flies out the door with that easy money. Because there ain't no man who's got the money in his hand who got any of that bread. By being soft in the head, the easier it looks, the harder it looks. You know, there just ain't no such thing as easy money. Oh yeah, oh yeah, just tell me what you want me to do. She said, now baby, just trust me, but baby, you must be hiding in my room at 1:45. A Saturday night, there was this terrible fight between two dames losing at the same game. It wasn't clear, but you know, I hear it had something to do with that easy money. It wasn't clear, but I hear it had something to do with that easy money. It wasn't clear, but I hear it had something to do with easy money. Something like that. Little easy money. That's a Ricky Lee Jones tune. And as long as we're in that kind of sultry delta kind of groove here, I learned this song to do last month for Mardi Gras, and I just love playing it. It's such a great song. This is a song by Eddie DeLange and Louis Alter, and associated with a great many artists over the years. Do you know what it means to miss New Orleans and miss it each night and day? It can't be wrong, that feeling's getting stronger the longer I stay away. Miss the moss-covered vines, the tall sugar pines, where mockingbirds used to sing. I like to see that lazy Mississippi hurrying into spring. Moonlight on the bayou, I dream of magnolias in bloom, and soon I'm wishing I was there. Do you know what it means to miss New Orleans when that's where you lost your heart? There's something more. I miss the ones I care for more than I miss New Orleans. Yes, there's something more. I miss the ones I care for more than I miss New Orleans. There you go, folks. A little fun there. So I played this one last month and made a few mistakes. And a friend of mine told me I really ought to record this one, so I think I'm going to. I wrote this song about 3 years ago. It was funny, I had just finished watching the Grammys, and my usual response to the Grammys is to write songs that are better than whatever I saw on that show. And I wrote all this music out, and it was really good, I thought. But I didn't really know what it was going to be about. I didn't have any lyrics for it. And then the shooting in Parkland, Florida happened at Stoneman High. And so this is kind of it's a love song from my generation to theirs. I like these kids. They impress me. They remind me of me. They pledge their sacred honor then, the rule of law and not of men, enlightenment philosophy. Before the ink had even dried, their fortitude exemplified, a nation made for you and me. A free America, the blessings of liberty. A free America, peace and prosperity. Free America, for all posterity. A free America. Throughout history, some defied to thwart the founders' will and tried to take us back to rule by men. And every time they tried, we stood for self-governed nationhood. Looks like we'll have to stand again. Free America, America. Gotta register and vote. Free America. We're all in the same boat. Free America. Keep the ship of state afloat for a free America. People came, they're coming still. Their dreams remaining unfulfilled. They keep coming anyway. We need them more than they need us. They've always been our secret sauce. We're still a melting pot today. A free America. Send your tired, send your poor. A free America. A lamp beside the door. A free America. There's always room for more in a free America. Kids are afraid to go to school, scared that some demented fool will try to shoot them if they do. Some can't afford to stay away. That lunch is all they'll eat today. Does that sound free to you? In a free America, every child is fed. In a free America, and has a place to lay her head. In a free America, she shouldn't have to live in dread. In a free America. Each generation has its crisis. Each generation takes its stand. The times are cold. I know that isn't what you planned. Free America from her shameful legacies. Free America, make no apologies. Free America, to everyone is free in a free America. Free America, you gotta take it by the horn. Free America, this is why you were born. Free America, and you'll wake up one fine morn in a free America. We're just about out of time. Well, let's put it this way, I'm about out of songs. I've got quite a lot of, we're out of songs. What are we going to do? What are we going to do about that, folks? Just one more and then we'll go, okay? Actually, you know what I thought I might do is share the progress on a new song. The reason everything I've played today has been error prone. What happened here? Okay. is because I've been working for the last couple of days on a new song, and I haven't been practicing these other tunes. See, that's the dead giveaway. And this is just barely started, and these lyrics are gonna. This is just one verse of what are we? 3 verses and a bridge and all of that, but. Um, At each Thanksgiving dinner, each favorite gets its due. The turkey and the stuffing, the mashed potatoes too, candied yams and Brussels sprouts. Giblet gravy makes things right. Buttered rolls, bean casserole, till you can't take one more bite. It took all day, the meal gets eaten way too fast. Then you spy some homemade pie. You saved the best for last. So this isn't really going to be about food. I know the first verse sounds a lot like a menu, but it's just how sometimes when you've got a bunch of stuff, you don't want to make the last bite be the, something on the side. You want to make it really, really the best, right? Which is just a metaphor, right? Because what it's really about, is the joy that comes from aging in place with the love of your life for decades at a time. We pay no mind to the spool unwinding. The tears go by, the years go by so fast. You can't deny that you and I have saved the best for last. That's going to be a whole song next month. And by the way, next month I have an announcement to make. Next month, we're going to be having our show on the 20th of April. That's 420. And for those of you who can decode that, that means it's a very special day to those of us who enjoy cannabis. And I'm going to be performing live and webcasting live from Terpene Station on River Road in Eugene as part of their 420 celebration from 3 to 5. It'll be a 2-hour show. I'm going to break out all of my weed songs. It's going to be fun. We're going to have a lot of fun. So, and those of you who are, here in the Western Oregon area, and you got nothing better to do on 420, come down to River Road and check out Terpene Station, and I'm going to look forward to seeing you there. In the meantime, thanks for coming. I know you all have choices in your online entertainment, and I appreciate you taking the time to come check out my my little act here. So see you next month. Take care. Where's my little button there? There it is. End stream. Goodbye.